Welcome to my week 1 battle of the LGA. This week, the Chicago Grookies are taking on PokeBaldy, coach of the Dundee Darmanitans. I played PokeBaldy back in BBR week 1 where we ended up losing, and I believe it was like a 4-0 loss, so I'm looking to get a little redemption this time around. But he does have a very threatening team, so let's take a look at his team, my team, and we'll get into the battle. So his team consists of Gouging Fire, Greninja, Archaludon, Sylveon, Glimmora, Serena, Mesprit, Heracross, Dodrio, and Wartortle, with the Terra captains being Mesprit and Dodrio. So we're looking at PokeBaldy's team. A few things that I noticed is that Quaquaval absolutely goes crazy if I get his team weakened, especially things like Serena and Gouging Fire. If those get, below 50, I can get Quaquaval in, start to set up, and just sweep. They also do have 3 different rapid spin users, 2 of those being Serena and Wartortle, and then Glimmora gets Mortal Spin. Now, Skarmory does wall Glimmora with that, so it won't be able to spin against it since it's a poison type move. I do have to be careful of like a Meteor Beam Power Herb set because Skarmory would not like that, but besides from that one set, Skarmory can set spikes pretty easily on Glimmora. Same with Serena and Wartortle, like it's not too worried about those, and Spectrator does a pretty good job of spin blocking. I do have to be careful of knockoffs from Serena, but I have ways to deal with that. So first up, we have Quaquaval rocking the Lumberry. This is just because Gouging Fire with its Burning Protect variant, Burning Bulwark I think it's called, I'm not 100% sure, didn't want to take that with Quaquaval, and just they had a few other different ways of statusing. Glimmora could do it, Mesprit was very good at spreading status, so Quaquaval didn't want to deal with that, but it was mainly for the burn. Going with a bulky set with enough speed to outspeed Greninja at +1, and I put the rest into bulk. Didn't really need anything besides dual stabs, as nothing resisted that, so I just went with Roost and Swords Dance as the last 2 moves, just to, be able to boost up and then keep myself healthy. Next up, we're bringing Skarmory, because as I said, spikes look really good into PokeBaldy's team. I originally had Body Press over Drill Peck, but a Flame Orb Guts Heracross was a very big problem for my team in Mox. It was actually able to 2-hit KO Skarmory with a close combat with like max defense, so that's why I didn't ultimately go with that, because I was like, either way, I just die. So that's why we have that. Whirlwind is just to spread spikes damage if possible, and then of course Roost to stay healthy. Due to my opponent having Glimmora, which is one of the best hazard setters in the game, I had to make sure I brought my own form of hazard removal, so we have Regieleki, who, unless they bring a Terra Ghost or a Terra Ground type, goes absolutely crazy this week. They have no ground type at all on their team, so Volt Switches are just free. I opted for Light Screen and Reflect, but I'm holding Heavy Duty Boots. I didn't really have any other moves that I wanted, especially since Regieleki really just wanted to pivot and remove hazards in this game, so I threw those on there, and I ultimately went with the Heavy Duty Boots because Glimmora was just that big of a threat with its hazards. And unfortunately, Regieleki can never outspeed a +1 Greninja, so if it gets like Battle Bond, this wouldn't even be like a reliable answer because it just barely misses where Greninja would hit. Bringing a Nasty Plot Colbur Berry Spectrier, PokeBaldy has a lot of different dark type moves on their team, whether it's knockoff from like Serena, Dodrio, Heracross, or maybe like Dark Pulse from Greninja. I'm able to take one of those hits and most of the time KO back, or maybe even just get a Nasty Plot off so that I can KO. And then I have Taunt as my final move in case maybe there was like a support or utility Mesprit, and then just to stop Glimmora from being able to set even more hazards if I was having issues with that. Bringing an especially defensive Garganacl to be able to help deal with like Flash Cannons from Archaludon, as well as Sylveon, and not really Greninja. Hydro Pumps are very scary, but Sulkier looks really good into their team. I wouldn't be shocked if we see a Covert Cloak on maybe like Archaludon, so it's not taking that 25% each turn. We have Earthquake as a backup move, hits Glimmora stupid hard, just blows it away, and then Recover and Stealth Rocks. We want to stay healthy, but also continue to get hazard damage off on PokeBaldy's team. And finally, we are bringing our Terra Captain, Arboliva, Terra Water with the Harvest Citrus Berry set. One of my favorite abilities in the game just because it's very annoying to deal with. Rockin' Leech Seed, Giga Drain, Earth Power, and Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice is specifically there for Serena as the other 2 moves didn't hit it. Earth Power hits Archaludon very hard, and then Giga Drain is just, stab, get health back, be annoying. But yeah, that is the team for week 1. If you enjoy, please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the battle. Alright, here we are with the battle. I don't see Mesprit, which I really like, but we see Dodrio. I'm guessing he's Terra Fire, Terra Water, Olive. Okay, so yes, he's Terra Fire, which is good. There's no ground type, and we also don't see Glimmora, so I like this. group of 6 that I see here. I like Reggie Alecki lead, and I also like a Skarmory lead. But I think I'm gonna go Reggie Alecki just because it's free. Nothing will be faster than it. Yeah, I'm gonna lead Reggie Alecki here just because it's faster than everything, and I'll get a Volt Switch on whatever comes out. Oh, I'm so excited to run it back against PokeBaldy. Played him week 1 of BBR. And he ended up winning the whole thing, so I definitely got my work cut out for me this week, but I think I have a pretty good matchup. He only has 1 form of hazard removal, so if I'm able to start getting spikes up with Skarmory, we'll be looking really good. We see a Greninja lead, which this is best case scenario for us, and we're immediately just going to Volt Switch out to get some momentum. I could try to get my screens up, but we're not like Clay, so... And this is a Choice Scarf Greninja. Okay. So let me write that down. Choice Scarf. And it has U-turn. We'll see what comes out here. Duraludon or Serena make the most sense. We could also see Sylveon. Okay, what do we see hit the field here? Okay, we see Archaludon come out. And we're going to see Stamina, probably. Yep, okay. And we got about 15% off with that. So I wonder if I can find out if this is Assault Vest. It probably isn't, considering it took that much, but let's find out. So that could be an Assault Vest set. It is hard to say right now. I can go Garganacl here because Salt Cures will do a chunk to this. I could also go out into Skarmory, but I'm risking Thunderbolt. This is a Spadef Garganacl. Covert Cloak is definitely possible, based on the damage I did. Yeah, it's definitely possible. But let's see here. We can take a Flash Cannon. Alright, they swap. So let's see here. Let's get a Salt Cure off on something. We might see a Covert Cloak on Serena here, though. We will find out. I'm expecting it to be Boots, though. Okay, so it's Covert Cloak. Okay. We will go out into Skarmory here. That is free for us. If they U-turn, that's fine, because I think the most threatening thing to come out is maybe Terra Fire Dodrio or Duraludon. Or, sorry, Archaludon. But besides for that, like, Serena isn't really a threat for Skarmory. Triple Axle isn't crazy or anything, so... Alright, we swap. So they stayed in, because they're definitely faster than us. So we could see U-turn here, maybe knock off. Could just have went for a grass move. They U-turn. Okay. We'll stay at 100 since we have leftovers. We got Serena to like 90, roughly. Alright, we see Archaludon on the field once again. What is a Body Press from Skarmory? Or no, I don't even have Body Press anymore. I have Drill Peck now. Okay, well, never mind. I can go Arbalaba. I feel like that is the best bet. The only thing I wouldn't like are Body Presses, but I can Terra out of those. Let me just make sure here. Yeah, I think the Arbalaba play is the best play here. We still need this to help check Greninja, but with it, it can definitely help us with this, and it can stay healthy with Leech Seed and stuff. Awesome. So we don't want to Terra quite yet, because Thunderbolts will do quite a lot of damage. I want to Leech Seed, but Serena then comes out pretty easily. So I could just Hyper Voice to get some damage off on it. Earth Power would hit this pretty hard. Hyper Voice hits everything besides Duraludon, and I really don't think it stays in here with the threat of Earth Power. So I'm going to Hyper Voice here on like a Serena coming out on maybe Leech Seed or something. Okay, they do swap, so this was a good Hyper Voice here. Let's see what comes out. I think this is Sylveon. Oh no, this was Serena. I just missed the nickname last time. Alright, we get down to about 55. So, I don't really want to take a U-turn. I also don't want to take a knockoff. Skarmory just always comes out on this. I mean, if I had Rocky Helmet, I would be wearing this thing down. But Leftovers just seemed a little bit better for the passive recovery. Alright, so we're going to get a Spike Up now. Because like I said, this is the only form of removal. So Yeah, we're going to put some pressure. Perfect. So we saw knockoff as well from that. Knockoff U-turn. And our Jalodon comes back out. Alright, so we're going to start getting some chip damage. No more free switching around. And Serena's already getting, like, relatively weak, so it can't, like, come in forever on the spikes. We go back out into our Balava. Like I said, Body Press and Aura Sphere are a bit scary. Aura Sphere is a bit more manageable because I am a Spit F set, and we can Terra Water if needed, but then we're weak to Thunderbolt, so it's kind of like a 50-50. Right. Body Press, that does a lot. That's going to get us in Citrus range. Alright, and we get Harvest again. So, oops, sorry about that. Let me look what Body Press from this is doing to our Balava. So, it can never KO, but Earth Power doesn't do, like, the greatest damage back. But I also, like, haven't fully figured out if this is Assault Vest or not yet. I could also Leech Seed, just to get health back, on top of the Citrus Berry. We'll Leech Seed. If Serena comes out, good play. Okay, this goes for another Body Press. I love Harvest Citrus. It's one of my favorite sets. It's so obnoxious to play against. Don't miss. I missed. So, where do we go now? I could Terra and just Earth Power, but do I need to keep this healthy for Choice Scarf Greninja in the back? I think so. I think I need to keep this healthy. I want to Terra, but it's just not the play. I think I just go Garg. I feel like Garg can just eat Body Presses, Thunderbolts, all of that. Okay, they also swap out into Serena, so this isn't the greatest switch for us. That's fine, though, because it's going to start taking some spike damage. And I don't have to worry. Like, I could go Spectrier to try to keep these up, but I don't necessarily, like, need to do that. So we're just going to go Skarmory, and then we'll Roost up. So I think this thing is at about 2%. Okay, so he does Rapid Spin there. Rapid Spin. And yeah, it's at about 42%. Alright, we're just going to set another spike because we're still healthy enough to where I'm not threatened. So we'll keep just getting hazard damage on the team. Alright, big guy's back out. This might be heavy duty boots. I feel like I didn't see it take spike damage the first time around, but I could be wrong. Alright, we always just go Garg now that our Balava's getting semi-weakened, because this was also designed to take on this thing. Flash cannons are the only thing that are, like, somewhat scary, but we have a chance to take them. Yeah, Body Presses are fine. And I'm going to get up my Stealth Rocks here. Salt Cure would be nice, but I think just getting more hazard damage off is better. But Serena might just come out again, because that's kind of the circle we've been going in. No, this is not Serena. This is Heracross. Okay. Now, is it Guts? That's the real question, because Guts Heracross is quite scary. I don't think so. I think it's Flame Orb would have went off right there before my leftovers. No. Okay. So it is Flame Orb. So this is very scary. Now, I have a few things I can do here. I can go out into Skarmory, which I really don't want to do because I don't take 2. I can go out into Spectrier if I think close combat, and I should take a knockoff. But the question is, does Spectrier kill on the follow-up against Heracross? I do about half. They don't have hazards, so Regieleki is kind of mid this game, I think. So I could sack Alecki and then go into Spec, but I think going Spec, I can take a knockoff no matter what. Yeah, let's make the play. I was running out of time, so we will just go Spectrier here. Risky, but we'll see here. Okay, it paid off. Yeah, that was super risky, but and we can take a knockoff always from this because of our Colbur Berry, so we're gonna Nasty Plot. I don't want a Shadow Ball in case Dodrio comes out. Alright, so he swaps. What do we got here? Dodrio. Okay. And that takes rock damage. Now, let's see. Dodrio. So, there is rolls where Draining Kiss kills. If they Terra Fire, it won't... Oh, wait, no. Fairy resists Fire, right? Or does Fire resist Fairy? I think Fire resists Fairy. But Shadow Ball will do nothing if they Terra... Or if they don't Terra. So, yeah, we'll Draining Kiss. All right, we don't get the roll, but we get so much damage off. And we take the knockoff. We eat the knockoff. Awesome. And we just go for a follow-up Draining Kiss here. Spectrator will go down to Greninja coming out, but that is fine. And Terrifier will not save this Dodrio. Awesome. So Spectrator gets to put in some work. Shadow Balls are free, but like I said, Greninja just comes out and revenge kills super easily. So I don't take a Dark Pulse under any circumstances, I don't believe. I can find out, though. Greninja, Dark Pulse. Oh, actually, because he's Choice Specs, or Scarf. Yeah, I take a Dark Pulse from Greninja. Okay, well, this just got interesting. I don't think he realizes that I take a Dark Pulse from him. Unless I'm, like, totally missing something.
Hey, dumbass, you forgot to take the Cobra Berry off the calc.
I should take this in Draining Kiss up. Yeah, it says Dark Pulse 37 to 45. And at this point, Serena is going to be not really taking these hits too well. Just don't... Oh, was that a crit? No? Modest?
Look at this dumbass trying to figure out how that killed. Let me tell you, he never does.
I don't know how that killed. I'm not quite sure. I thought I lived that there. I mean, it's not a big deal. It just threw me off a little bit. All right, we go Quaquaval here, because we know he's locked into Dark Pulse. So let me Swords Dance up here. And once we start clicking Aqua Step, it's over. All right, so this is Sylveon. So let's look up Quaquaval at +2 against a Sylveon. The problem is I just don't know if it's like FizzDev or SpDef, so I can't like make that call yet. So we're just gonna go Skarmory. Skarmory walls this. Not exactly like the most optimal play, but I don't think it's like good to just go in with Quaquaval yet. Just because I don't know if this is FizzDev or SpDef. Yeah, if it was SpDef, it would not take it, but like I said, I cannot take that risk quite yet. Positioning is still looking good, so. Oh, he protects. Okay. I am just going to get more hazards up then. Because Sylveon doesn't have, like, fire coverage or anything to hit me. Alright, so this swaps out. Probably going to see Archaludon. Okay, no, Serena comes out. And we can't block Rapid Spin anymore. But I'm just going to KO this. Like, I don't need to swap around it. So we're just going to go for the Drill Peck here. And get rid of this. He's going to... Yeah, they're going to Rapid Spin to remove the hazards, but that's fine. We will remove that. So hopefully we can just get more spikes up now, and they will stay for the remainder of the game. Okay, this isn't looking horrible. All right, we still gotta try to get Quaquaval back in, but it's definitely possible. I just need to try to get my spikes back up, which I can do on Sylveon. I'm still trying to figure out how that Greninja with Dark Pulse killed Spectrier. Like, I must have just totally been overlooking something. Alright, Archaludon hits the field here. What isn't all that useful? I think I can sack Regieleki here. I don't want to take damage on Garganacl swapping in, so we'll sack this and then go out into that. And now, with no Covert Cloak Serena, I think Salt Cures are pretty free. He could have something else with Covert Cloak in the back, but we'll have to see. Alright, we take this, and we are able to set up Light Screen now. I prefer Light Screen over Reflect, as there's a lot more special threats in comparison to physical threats. Okay, so this shows off Earthquake. So it's definitely probably Assault Vest. We know 3 moves, and they're all damaging moves. Okay, so now we go Garg, and we will Salt Cure. I want to get Rocks up, but I would rather get damage off on this huge threat. Alright, they swap. Let's see what comes out here. This is Sylveon, which is at 90%. And let's see if this is Covert Cloak. Or no, I think we saw leftovers on this, didn't we? Yeah, so this is leftovers. A lot of end turn animations here, but let's see what we get this Sylveon down to. About 70. Okay. I'm going to get Rocks up here now. No, sir. Not going to sleep. And we can just start throwing off some earthquakes here. I could also swap and just try to start getting more spikes up too. But with Yawn, it's not going to be like as easy. So yeah, let's go Skarmory here and try to get some more spikes up. They might swap. They probably don't want to keep Salt Cure on them. Okay, they also swap. I wouldn't mind seeing Heracross. Perfect. Because I take a hit from this and Drill Peck will KO. So we're just going to go for that here. Let me make sure that I take one from this. Okay, yeah, I should always take a close combat if it's a Jolly Heracross, which I don't think Adamant would come. Okay, he swaps. Do we see Archaludon? Yep. And let's see if it takes hazard damage. Okay, it did. It must have just, like, not swapped in on the spikes like how I thought it did. I don't know. That really threw me off. Go back out into Garg. I don't think it has Steel move, like Flash Cannon or anything, so Garg walls it pretty well. Watch him pull out Flash Cannon here. No, Body Press. Okay. I want to go for a Recover here, just to make sure that we are nice and healthy. Ooh. That does so much damage. I think I should just go for Assault Cure on this and just have it start taking damage. This thing is still scary. I don't think it's Covert Cloak, but if it is, I'm going to be sad. Okay, it looks like it's good. Looks like it should take some damage here, which it's a Steel type, so it's going to be taking 25%. Okay. Alright, so we got this down under 50. I don't think I need Garganackle to win this game now, though. I think I'm fine letting it go down here. I'm going to try to recover if they swap. Okay, so we go down. It is +3 defense, but I think after this layer of Salt Cure, I can knock it out with Quaquaval. So we will do that. Close combat. Definitely should knock this thing out, even at +3 defense. I don't have another play, so we gotta go for it and hope. This is still close, but I think if I can still get... Oh. Okay. We don't get Moxie there, which sucks. So Greninja can pretty freely come out, I think, here. It's faster. That Chop will really throw a wrench in the plans. Alright, Heracross comes out. I don't think I need to keep Quaquaval alive. I think it's going to end up coming down to like Sylveon and Arboliva in like a Stallfest. Yeah, I don't need this Quaquaval. So we are going to just Aqua Step here and get damage off on this if we're faster. Probably not, though, because we are a bulkier Quaquaval. Ah, Trailblaze. Okay. I think I still should be fine. I think Skarmory still can take a hit from this. I think we're still in a healthy enough range. All right, let's go for the Drill Peck here. Come on, Skarm. Yes! We will die to any other hit, but that's fine. We know Greninja is Protean, so I don't have to be like worried about a Battle Bond set or anything like that. Arboliva might be able to win this still. Like, there's definitely a chance. It's going to be close, though. It's going to come down to, like, I feel like it's going to come down to Harvest luck, as well as, like, me hitting my Leech Seed. All right, we're going to roost on the off chance. So it comes down to Arboliva, which they crit there. I'd rather you crit there than on Olive here. So now I don't think I kill with Giga Drain. So I probably need to Leech Seed. Let's Terra Water. We'll Leech Seed. Oh man, this was a good one. I'm hoping it's not over yet though. I'm pretty bulky, so we'll see. Okay, and we hit the Leech Seed. Yeah, we're almost like max Spadef, so we have a chance here. And we harvested the Citrus. Okay. Oh, man. What a game. What a game. Giga Drain here to get health back. All right, they go Sylveon. How much health is this thing at? Oh, this thing's like fairly weak. Yep, keep nice and healthy. He probably protects here. I'm going to Hyper Voice because it's stronger than Giga Drain. Oh, he's yawning. Okay. Ooh, just shy. Yawn might win it here. I can't swap, so I just got to click an attack. They protect. Yep. Okay. Oh, what an end game. So, Hyper Voice, protect, yawn, probably Wish, right? You have to have Wish on your Sylveon. All right, that was one turn of sleep, I think burned. Hyper Voice. You don't have Wish, do you? I think I have to Hyper Voice to KO if I was to wake up. Arboliva, please. The Sylveon is screaming at you. Why are you still sleeping? No harvest there. Uh-oh. No! Wake up! Harvest! 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 Please! Oh. GG's. The 3-turn sleep was brutal. Oh, I thought I had a chance, but Arboliva did not want to wake up. GG's to PokeBaldy. That was a much closer match than our first time around. Be sure to check out his channel. I will have it linked in the description. He makes some great content, and he is just a really awesome battler. But yeah, that is about all I got. Drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next week. Peace.